difficult to follow that, really, isn't it? I think Chris was excellent. Tear to the eye. Yeah, I mean, I suppose today, if there's anybody here that's supposed to be nervous, apprehensive and queasy, you've probably just got married to Chris, to be honest. It's a difficult day for us all. Anyway, for those who don't know me, I'm Paul. I'm the best man. I'm the best he could find, should we say. It didn't take him too long. Most of his friends can't string 2 sentences together. So, sorry, fellas. No, joking about, I mean, it makes a change from standing up in court as a character reference anyway. It's always a nice thing to do something like this for him. No, in all seriousness, Chris and I, we've got a lot of the same friends. And I know how special these people are to Chris. So for me to be stood here today, doing what I'm doing, looking after him, and sitting on this top table with him, it's a special thing. And I joke about it, but he's like a little brother to me, he's a good friend. So it's heart-wrenching, but never mind, we'll carry on all the same. The only problem I've got, in all the time I've known Chris, he's never bought me a meal. This is the first one today, 2 nerves to eat it, so I'm a little bit disappointed in that as well. As is customary at this stage as well, just to do the honours, I mean, on behalf of the bridesmaids, I'd like to thank Chris for his kind words. I think today everyone agrees the bridesmaids looked absolutely beautiful, and probably only outshone by one person, which is his wife. Before I start in earnest, I found out that there's actually a bet running on the Lemon Just to let you know, I've got 60 minutes. So get your now, when Chris asked me to be the best man, being the conscientious person I am, I did some research. I tried to find out what am I supposed to do. Now, I made a list. I've jotted it down on this piece of paper here of what's expected of me. Now, first and foremost, it says assist the groom to get dressed. Now, I thought that this can't be difficult. Chris and Vicky have chosen some beautiful suits we're wearing today, and this all went quite well. Until I was knelt in front of Chris checking his flight, and one of the bridesmaids walks in. Number 2, to look after the rings. Now, this thankfully went for a joke. And with the present company, I have no jokes about rings, so we'll leave that one. Third piece, getting here on time. Now, I hope everybody noticed Chris came sober. Not only did he come sober, he didn't have a hangover. Hey. No Chris. Fourth and lastly, the speech. Now, for those who know me, I'm doing this on a considerable handicap. I'm sober. So, we could be here for a while, Chris. Right, in addition to these, I was astonished to learn I was supposed to bring a checkbook with me, or a credit card, and I'm supposed to pay anything that Chris has forgotten to pay. This worried me. For anybody that knows Chris and has lent you money, they've all got one thing in common: nothing. Again, they need some time apart, lend him a tenner, and they've seen for days. Now, traditionally, this best man speech is a completely short anecdote, something to give you an insight into the best man. Now, I can give you any number of speeches about Chris exploits in Prague, in Tenerife, any nights out in Manchester, Bolton, Tilsley, Portsmouth, anywhere across the country, in fact across the world. Present company, most of these I can't tell. Now, I thought about the stag do in Riga that we went to, and to boost it takes it. I'm not to tell anybody about Riga, but you do owe me 80 quid for that last dance. Talking the stag do, I know Chris did a lot of preparation in the stag do himself. And I'd just like to say it was a good weekend. I think everybody who went on it enjoyed it, and we're all glad that we all got back in one piece, which is a miracle on its own. Right, now to turn attention back to Chris. At a recent wedding of our friends, Paul's wedding, his best man gave a list of things that you should look into the groom for the night. Now, I'm not going to give you a big list of things that you could watch Chris do all night, but watch him when he gets the camera pointed at him. He can't smile. Now, everybody take a picture of Chris tonight. Have you ever seen the series Friends? It's like Chandler. Absolutely. So, at some point tonight, Chris is also a very capable drinker. His hangovers he's not very good with. He doesn't get gradually drunk either, he becomes instantly drunk. Now, on a renowned weekend in Prague, while dancing dancing away in a club, Chris noticed across the way there's a room he's not been into yet. He meandered over his drunk old way, went to step through the archway, only to find out it was a mirror, banged into himself. There's also one last story, it's probably capable of telling tonight, and it's in Tenerife. It involves Tenerife, absinthe, his drunken birthday, skating, and a urinal. Believe it or not, all one story. Now, while celebrating his birthday in Tenerife, Chris decided he was going to drink his body weight in shots and cocktails only. Towards the end of the evening, he entered the bar and decided to ask for the strongest drink that they had. Now, Chris needed this like a hole in the head. The girl politely gave him a shot of absinthe. Now, for those of you who don't know absinthe, it's a particularly strong drink. It can have an ABV of 76%. Chris drank it, slammed it down on the bar, looked the girl directly in the eyes, and then sprinted to the toilet. Now, it's funny. Now, absinthe has the name Green Fairy, which is rather amusing because Chris turned into a Green Fairy. He banged open the toilet door, slid across the floor on his knees. It wasn't the cleanest of floors. Slammed into the urinal with his nose, broke his nose, continued to be sick, and fell to the floor. Now, at this point, it takes a strong man to recover from this situation. Chris did this, he composed himself, lifted himself down, walked back to the bar to where this pretty young lady was, and persuaded her, sorry, not persuaded, he gave her a lot of grief by serving him with that drink. Quite obviously her fault for him falling over and breaking his nose.
Clearly.
Now, this story carries on. Now, I'm going to leave it there, but if any of you, at any point in the night, want to hear the rest of that story, let's go to the bar at some point and tell you the rest of it. Now, over the past few months, we've been chatting about various subject matters, about today and about his future wedding. And Chris has told me he wants to be a model husband, a model citizen, and a model lover. Now, me being the naive person I am, I looked at model in the dictionary, and this is what it said: a small miniature replica.
7 minutes 25.
Now, one of the traditions of the best man is to pass the prize to the bridegroom. The best way I can think of doing this is to tell you a story of when my wife and my wife Shanaz over the way, we were on our honeymoon a few years ago. Now, it was the first night of our honeymoon, and we're in the bedroom, and I thought, this is the time when we stamp my authority on our wedding. And I leant over, threw a pair of trousers at her and said, put those on. Shanaz looked at me, she was a little bit confused, wasn't sure what was going on, but she put the trousers on, and I turned to her and said, do you know something? It's the first and last time you wear the trousers in this relationship. She looked at me, took the trousers off, leant over the bed, and passed me a pair of knickers, and she said, put those on. Now, I'm not the biggest fella, but Shanaz is quite a petite lady, and I looked at her and said, there's no way I'm getting in your knickers. She went, precisely. Chris Reed's had one will, mate. Right, anyway, I think I've gone in long enough. I think everybody wants to enjoy the evening now and get on with the drinks and the frivolities.
Carry on.
So I'll wrap my speech up now. But Chris, Vicky, you have the hindsight to know where you've been, the foresight to know when you go, where you're going, and the insight to know when you've gone too far. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding, raise your glasses. The bride and groom.
The bride and groom.
The bride and groom! Woohoo!
8 minutes. 8 minutes. 57 seconds. 0.8. Right, about 9 minutes and 10 seconds then.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that now concludes the formal proceedings. For
James,
today,
it's over
and
to you.
commence shortly. Thank you.
Speech.
Well done, James.
We know what Rachel really thinks. She said bastard.
Is that what you said? Yeah. You're rich enough. I've got T-Bow shoes to buy.
What's that?
Shoes for the T-Bow.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Two
put a
pairs.
Chris and Vicky.
And booties.